You go to the doctor you've seen for many years, and at the front desk, the receptionist frowns at you. My God, your insurance isn't showing as active. It looks like you've changed plans, and you know you did not. A few weeks later, the bills start coming, new copays, higher deductibles, out-of-network charges. Some of your medications are suddenly not covered. Then a letter shows up. Welcome to your new Medicare Advantage plan. Except you never signed up. What happened? Well, someone used your information, maybe from a phone call, an online review, or a fake clinic to switch your coverage and start billing Medicare in your name. Well, this episode is called, very appropriately, AI is Draining Seniors Medicare and Medicaid. We're going to walk through how AI is being used to scam seniors on Medicare and Medicaid, the exact scripts the scammers use, and what you can do actively, step by step, to prevent it. Let's be blunt. For criminals, Medicare and Medicaid are giant cash machines. The money which can be scammed from them is huge, and the rules that govern them are very complex. Now add artificial intelligence into this mix. It is capable of pulling in your age, your zip code, and sometimes even your plan type from data brokers, and other leaks. It can then go ahead and write perfect scripts that sound like professional advisors. It lets the scammers blast those scripts out by phone, text, and online ads, especially during enrollment periods. And what happens? Seniors are being switched into plans they never wanted. They're signed up for free benefits that in the end explode into bills or turn into billing targets for tests, devices, and services they never needed or perhaps never even had. In this podcast, we're going to hit three areas: fake Medicare plan advisors using AI polished scripts, fake help calls from clinics, pharmacies, and telehealth, and free tests, braces, and devices that turn you into a billing object. Then we will cover what to do if you suspect you've already been hit. The first scenario we will discuss comes from the smooth talkers or so-called Medicare benefits or plan review calls. And here is how it usually sounds. This is what the scammer says. Hello, Mrs. Carter. This is David from the Medicare Benefits Center. That sounds real authentic and like the government even, which it's not. I see you're on original Medicare with a Part D plan. I'm calling because we've identified options that could save you money and add dental and vision benefits even. Now, they are not guessing. AI and data brokers have already fed them your likely plan type, your age, your zip code, and sometimes even your pharmacy or common drugs that you take. You respond, where are you calling from again? And the scammer will not answer directly. He or she says, we work with Medicare contracted plans in your area. We're reviewing coverage during this enrollment period, or whatever period, to make sure some seniors aren't overpaying. I just need to ask a few details to see what you qualify for. And then comes the hit. Confirm your full name and date of birth. Confirm your address. Okay. They will then ask what drugs you take and which doctors you see. And finally, just grab your red, white, and blue card so I can confirm your Medicare number. Well, once they have your Medicare number and personal details, they can enroll you in a plan that pays them the best commission, not the best plan for you. They will misrepresent what you said to make the sale. They will use your information that they gathered in even future scams that come across. Well, so what are we going to do? Well, here's a rule that you can and should absolutely follow. No Medicare decisions from cold calls. Ever. And here is your word-for-word script. I do not discuss my Medicare coverage or give my Medicare number on incoming calls. If I want to review my plan, I will call Medicare, my plan, or my local assistance program myself. Please take me off your list. If they push, which they will, ma'am, this is just a free review. If you hang up, you could miss out on benefits for another year. And you can say, my coverage decisions are not made on unsolicited calls. This call is over. Then you hang up. If you actually want a review, you can initiate it by calling Medicare at 1-800-MEDICARE, MEDICARE. You call the number on your existing plan, and you could call your local Senior Health Patrol, which is a nonprofit organization which will help you. Okay? You start the contact there, never the scammer. The second scenario, which we will take sort of a deep dive on, I call the wolf in the white coat, like the wolf in sheep's clothing. This is a fake, helpful call from a doctor's office, clinic, or pharmacy. And AI makes this one very, very convincing. It can include a real doctor's name, the correct clinic name, professional staff who belong there, things like that. The scammer will say, "Good morning, Mr. Lopez. This is Karen from Dr. Patel's office. I'm calling about your insurance and prescriptions." So you would say, obviously at this point, "What's wrong with my insurance?" And the scammer says, "Nothing. We're reviewing coverage for our patients over 65. Based on your file, you may qualify for a plan that reduces your copays and adds benefits. We work with Medicare contracted plans in your area. I just need to confirm some details, and then I'll transfer you to our enrollment specialist." Or perhaps they use the billing angle. The scammer will say, "There was an issue with your last visit's billing. If we don't resolve it today, your account may go to collections. I need your Medicare number and a balance for the remaining amount." Their goals: get your detailed information, your ID and payment information. They won't transfer you to a high-pressure broker, set themselves up to bill Medicare in your name. What do we do in this case? Here's a rule. Treat any unexpected coverage help or billing call as suspicious, even if they say your real doctor's name. What you should say is, if you want to say anything, I do not give my Medicare number or payment details on incoming calls. I will hang up now and call the office or pharmacy, whichever is appropriate, using the number on my bill or on their website. Then if the scammer pushes, for example, they will say, if you disconnect, I can't guarantee this won't go to collections. This needs to be handled now. And what you say is, if this is a real issue, it will still be real. When I call your office directly, I am ending this call now, and then you hang up. Next steps, you call the doctor, clinic, pharmacy, using the correct number, okay, which you already had in the past. And you ask, did you call me? Is there really a billing or coverage issue? If they say no, it was a scam. If they say yes, you handle it with them directly, not with some mystery caller who appeared out of nowhere. Simple, straightforward, got to do it. And most likely you will be getting a call like this in the foreseeable future. The third common type is using bait. And they're going to bait you with free tests, braces, and supplies, which are tied to Medicare or Medicaid. It might start innocently enough as a call, a text, or a Facebook ad, or even a booth at a community event. The scammer will say in one way or another, we're offering a free DNA cancer screening kit for seniors on Medicare. And guess what? It's fully covered. Or the scammer might say, great news, you qualify for a back brace, knee brace, or diabetic supply at no extra cost to you. Medicare will pay 100%. I just need your Medicare number to confirm the information. Scammer will keep on saying, we work with your state Medicaid plan to get you extra in-home services and supplies at no cost to you. Just confirm your Medicaid number and some additional information. What is the real objective? Get your IDs. Get enough information medically to justify billing. Slam your benefit with expensive tests, devices, or services that you never ever asked for and that you probably don't need. Okay? And then you might get one cheap brace or kit or nothing at all, while tens of thousands of dollars in claims flow through your name. Yes. Your rule for this. If your own doctor didn't order it, it's not free, and it's just a billing scam. You do not sign up for tests, equipment, medication, and so forth if it does not come directly from your doctor or his office or her office. Okay? And they may get more aggressive, these scammers. You're leaving benefits on the table, blah, blah, blah. Medicare pays for this. You're missing out. You're entitled to it. Again, I'm going to let my doctor handle it directly. I'm not enrolling into anything on the phone. Goodbye. And you hang up. Okay? Then you must check your statements. Look to see if devices, tests, or services are there that you don't recognize. If you see anything suspicious, you act. That's critical. Act immediately. Well, what happens if you unfortunately believe that you've already been scammed and that your Medicare and Medicaid has been misused? You found that out by looking at some of your statements. You must take action. You must take action now. You must speak up. Get everything together that went through this, gather the paperwork, call official numbers, call providers, Call some help organization helpers, such as the Senior Medicare Patrol. Document everything. And please remember this. I know it's hard, but you are not the first person that this has happened to you. The system does have, however, repair procedures. Again, but you must speak up. To wrap up, remember that Medicare and Medicaid systems are supposed to protect the seniors. However, AI-powered scammers are turning the system into targets because of their money-rich nature. You are not going to spot every trick in advance. You don't have to. You need the hard rules. No Medicare or Medicaid decisions based on a cold call. No giving your Medicare or Medicaid ID to anyone who contacted you first. There are no free tests, braces, or devices that did not come directly from your own doctor. Always call back to the number on your card or on an official statement. And remember, please, no matter how hard it is, never let embarrassment or shame stop you from reporting something that feels wrong. All right. In our next episode, we go straight into another topic of great interest to an impact on seniors' life quality. And that is the call from the bank or your investment company. The call says it's from the fraud department. So we're going to look at how banks and retirement accounts get emptied. We'll break it down. We'll go into some great depth here to make sure that you have the tools to protect yourself. Okay? Watch or listen to the next episode. Share this one with a person who you refuse to see taken down by these types of scams. Thanks for letting us share your thoughts. Please like and subscribe, and be sure to leave your comments. Until then, this is our Senior Power Community signing off. Thank you.